What's up everybody, thank you for tuning in to another video, and if you click this video, you're curious on my first impressions on my 2024 GR Corolla, so let's get into it. Right in front of me is a 2024 GR Corolla Premium Edition, and my first reaction to this car is, wow, this thing is beautiful. And if you're on this video right now, you've probably exhausted every video on YouTube about the GR Corolla and you're looking for more content. Well, guess what? I was the same exact way a couple months ago. I couldn't stop looking at videos on this car, and there's a reason why. Everybody loves these cars. They're getting fantastic reviews, and it was the most searched video on YouTube in 2023 for a car. But wow, I cannot get over how beautiful this car is. I have put about 500 miles on the car right now, and I have not taken it past 4,000 RPMs because I am trying to break this car in and really take care of it. After I hit 1,000, I'm going to change the oil and then probably end up changing the rear differential, transfer case, and the transmission fluid. I want to say that these wheels are so nice. I probably would never even change these just because they're so cool. They're Enkis, they're 18 by 8.5, and they just have perfect fitment and look absolutely amazing in front of that big caliper. And I have to say, the fact that we have a fixed caliper in the back, I have an Audi TTRS, a 2021, and they didn't even do that in the back. It looks horrible the way they have it, but this looks so much better. Again, comment down below if you guys think that manufacturers should have been doing this. So to give you a small background about myself, I have had tons of Volkswagens, and one car that specifically stands out to me that was very similar to this was a 2009 STI hatchback. And I say that for many reasons, but overall the look was completely the same because it was a hatch and it had the flare out on the rear quarter panel and also looked very similar to the front. All-wheel drive, and also it had the dial to adjust the differentials in the car, and then you could also adjust sport mode and not. So that car was so similar, and I'm probably going to end up making a video to show how similar those cars really are, because when I get behind the wheel in this, it really takes me back to the days when I was in my STI. I love that car. I just have to say that those engines were not reliable at all. That thing blew up on me, and I've had a couple Subarus, and honestly, if you're not on your second engine, are you even a Subaru owner? You know what I'm talking about. One thing that I really want in this car is for this to be reliable. It has everything that I like, everything that I love, everything that I could have hoped for in a car. I just really hope that these engines are going to turn out to be reliable, because they do have a high compression rate and they're running 20-25 pounds of boost. I'm not sure, I've only hit about 15 so far while I'm breaking it in, but that is a tremendous amount already. And I know people were throwing tunes on this. I just don't want to see these cars turn into Subarus again. It's a Toyota motor, so we're hoping that it's going to be reliable, but I do not want to see these cars just throw a stage 1 tune on, throw a stage 2 tune on, and they just blow up. So if you're anything like me and you want to get a hot hatch because of the actual practicality of the hatch, then you want to see what the trunk space looks like and how much room it actually has. So I also ended up getting the weather mat in the back. And you do get this cover panel, which in my opinion feels a little bit cheap. It just serves the purpose of being light and just covering your belongings, and you can just take it off real quick with these hooks and just pop it out. One thing that I absolutely love about this is that the seats fold down all the way, and these are completely flat. I'm gonna actually open up the door so that you can see what I mean. Never have I seen a car where the seats fold down and go completely flat. If you know of any other cars that do this, please leave them in the comments below because I'm curious. I do use this for the practicality of the hatch, and for me personally, I probably just will leave these seats down all the time just so I can fit stuff in and out. This hatch fits my lifestyle perfectly. Also, if you are using this for the practicality of the hatch, one thing to keep in mind is that this glass slopes a lot. So another car that I was looking at was a GTI. The hatch goes straight up in the back, more so, and gives you a little bit more room. This thing does slope down, which if you're trying to fit stuff in the back that are higher up, you're gonna lose a little bit of room in the back just for that reason. So keep an eye on that. You also don't want to have to slam this down, and if you have something in the back, just smash the glass. That would be horrible. So this is a car that I'm planning on keeping for a long time, and I do have a lot of plans and modifications for this car on the channel, so stick around for that if you want to see some more content. Also, I have a Mark 6 GTI that's a stage 3 and a stage 3 Audi TTRS that's kind of tucked away for the winter time right now, that's going to come back out a little bit towards the summer, and we'll have some content on that. But check out some of my other videos. I got some cool stuff, but we have a lot of plans for this car, and I am psyched out of my mind. Comment down below if you guys have one of these cars, and if you don't have one yet, I'm just saying you gotta get one. These things are absolutely amazing, and every time I drive this car, I've been falling in love with it every time I get in this. So I'm really hoping that the experience that I'm having with this car keeps up, because I'll tell you what, this car has not let me down. Like I said before, I was one of the guys that was on YouTube watching videos day after day, and I think I watched every single video on YouTube on this car. I figured I had to get one. It just sold me on it. Everybody had so many great reviews. From what we all have seen already, we know that manual transmissions may be dying out in the future and going to the automatics. Volkswagen just announced it, and I think they're coming out with the automatic on the Yaris, so my time was set and I just knew that I had to do it. So thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'd love for you guys to stick around and follow my journey on this car and my other builds. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.